Good afternoon. My name is Michael, at least that's the name I go by, and I have a website at Tarot by Michael. I am a certified professional tarot reader, and I did that for a while and for a few months this last year, and earned a little under $1,000. And so basically, not exactly the greatest cup of tea in the business side of tarot, but it did give me some really great experience, and now I've moved on into doing something much more suited to me in the form of Seva or Karma Yoga, which is selfless service where we work out our karma. At any rate, when I began my tarot practice, I initially did a lot more of looking towards the future. That's what people are usually interested in. To be very, how shall I say it, kind of a broad sweep, and this isn't always the way it works. Most inquiries went along the lines of some version of, "Hi, my name is Susie, and I'm wondering if Johnny is interested in me, or are there any Johnnies in the future?" Of course, you can play with the genders of both the asker and who they're looking for and whatnot, but essentially it was a very common theme. Actually, a book by Teresa Michelson where she talks about inventing your own tarot spreads based on what people are interested in and what the actual concerns of their complex question. She notes that most readings are about love. A number of cases, to be quite also blunt, Susie didn't get the answer she wanted, and the reason is because, in all fairness, Susie really didn't want a partner, she wanted a parent. She was at a down point in her life. These are a number of people, and they wanted someone, especially us in the West, to make them feel better, and that's the whole point. And so instead of looking at what they could do to bring to a loving partnership, it was about, more often than not, what can I really get to make me feel good? In cases where Susie may have actually had more of a positive read, often these were self-sabotaged later down the road. And slowly, bit by bit, what it is I learned through the complexity of things like the future. In a sense, we always make our own future as we go along, and these are based on trends. Tarot is much like a meteorologist. The closer the duration, the better the reading. The longer things out, not so good. Because what it is people have free will and they start to twist things up for both better and worse. At any rate, what I did notice as a common piece was people would be upset. Sometimes they would get answers they didn't like. And instead of looking at this as an opportunity for growth or asking why, they just got upset. What was more important, and what I really liked to work with people and dwell on when I could, and they were open to it, was actually looking at the patterns of their life. Earlier I talked about Karma Yoga, and the point of Karma Yoga with its chief adept was Mahatma Gandhi, which is just doing service. It's nothing with poses or anything like this. Is about working out our issues. Maybe you don't have a system that embraces karma. Well, you know, as the Christian scripture says, what a person sows, that person shall reap. We're really talking about consequences from actions, from lifestyles and choices that we make. You know, in a very broad sense of those words, they do come home to roost. And so basically, I have moved completely away from any form of future forecasts to entirely insight-based tarot reading. And I also have moved out of the professional business of it more to do this as a service. Again, Karma Yoga, working out our issues to have a better outcome in our lives now and for the future. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali that I've been reading, one of the commentaries likens the whole approach to an archer. There are the arrows in the quiver of this archer. One has been shot, which is the life that is being done right now. There's another that the archer is brought ready to shoot, and that's the karmas that we are expressing in this life. And lastly, there are arrows in that quiver that have yet to be done, future lives. The point is to have an empty quiver. We want to work out our issues. We want to be able to be more successful in life by having more control and more of a say in the matter that what becomes us. And so for that reason, I have moved much more away from a tree of life to a chakra system, going back to the originals. Muladhara chakra, Swanasthana chakra, Manipura chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, Ajna chakra, and Sahasrara chakra. I have a little problems with the translation, but considering that's the God chakra, that's quite a goal out there. So in this series to follow, we'll talk a little bit more about how you, for yourself, can practice an insight-based tarot reading style. What's up now?